Ever wondered how London breathes? It's not the tube, it's River Thames. एक टाइमलेस मैजिकल रिबन ऑफ वाटर जो लंदन के दिल में बहता है, लाइक पोइट्री इन मोशन। ये सिर्फ दरिया नहीं, ये पूरी सिटी की कहानियाँ सुनाता है। किंग्स, क्वींस, वॉर्स, बोट्स एंड $1 billion व्यूज। टेम्स इज 215 माइल्स लॉन्ग और यहाँ से बोट्स सिर्फ पानी में नहीं बहती, हिस्ट्री में भी फ्लोट करती हैं।
नाले के पानी में से ऊपर से लेते हैं मेरे ऊपर।
हाँ भाई।
हाँ तो अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, हम फिर वापस आ गए लंदन के ब्लॉग के साथ। बार बार मुझे दोहराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि मुबशिर भाई ने काफ़ी कुछ ब्लॉग में शूट कर चुका है। मैं आज आपको इस मकसद से आपके सामने आया हूँ कि मैं आज आपको लंदन की हकीकत बयान करूँ। सर ये जो है आपके सामने ये नाला, थेम्स का नाला, ज़रा नीचे दिखाओ सर, नीचे सर मेरे हाथ की तरफ, ये थेम्स का नाला है।
जो आइडियो है ना वो
ये सारा थेम्स का नाला। और ये देखो सर, ये सब चोरी के पैसे से ये पुतले, ये सब वही है। और यहाँ पे लोगों ने क्या करके रखा मालूम है आपको? तालीम बांट रहे भाई। तालीम क्या बांट रहे? वाइट कॉलर स्लेव्स पैदा कर रहे हैं। और पूरी दुनिया में हमने ढिंडोरा पीट के रखे भाई, यूके की टॉल नॉलेज बड़ी अच्छी है, एजुकेशन बड़ी अच्छी है भाई। कुछ नहीं है ऐसा, कोई सुनहरे ख्वाब नहीं लेके आने, कोई बच्ची आपका वेट नहीं कर रही है यहाँ पे। आपको सालों साल हो जाएगी, एक बच्ची नहीं फंसनी आपसे। कोई आप ये सोच के मत आओ कि मैं IIT करूँगा तो मैं एडमिशन ले लूँगा। कुछ एडमिशन नहीं, इन्फ्लेशन जम कर आया है। नाला है नाला, नाले का पैसा ले रहे हो तुमसे।
अपने दानियल भाई थोड़े से नाराज़ हैं क्योंकि आज ही फारिग हुए हैं एग्ज़ाम से और वो भी कुछ ज़्यादा अच्छे नहीं गए, तो इतना फ्रस्ट्रेशन तो बनता है। लेकिन बंदा कुछ बातें सही भी कर रहा है। ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ की हर यूनिवर्सिटी बस पैसा कमा रही है और स्लेव्स पैदा कर रही है, और ऐसा भी नहीं है कि ये दोनों काम हर यूनिवर्सिटी नहीं कर रही। ये एक लंबी डिबेट है। लेकिन अगर इकोनॉमिक कंट्रीब्यूशंस की बात करें तो यूके की इकोनॉमी में फॉरेन स्टूडेंट्स ने इन ईयर 2023 2.27 ट्रिलियन पाउंड्स ऐड किए हैं, जो इनकी GDP का 1.67 to 1.7% है। Such a big number in pounds, but such a small chunk in GDP, but still worth it. The bottom line is they can and they are doing really very well, which many others can't.
Welcome aboard. Now there are 2 bars on board for your comfort. One on the top deck, one on the deck below as well. There are toilet facilities downstairs at the back of the boat as well. Once we leave. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
That's better. Welcome aboard. Now we are heading down to Tower, but as we leave the London Eye there, I do have to give you a safety briefing. It's nothing to alarm you; it is just for your information. So the boat you're on today is called the City Alpha, and we are licensed by the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency. We are fully equipped with life-saving appliances located around the boat. They include life jackets, life rafts, and life rings. We have a VHF radio on board. It allows us to communicate with all the boats that you see on the river today. Now, in the highly unlikely case of an emergency, just remain calm, remain seated and listen to your cruise instructions, okay? We're all trained and we are licensed to be on the river today, okay? You're in perfectly safe hands, but if that has alarmed anyone, good news for you is we've got 2 bars on board. And that will help calm the nerves, won't it? No, you're in perfectly safe hands, guys. Now you have got a few options for your cruise today. All right. Option 1, I can stand here. I can give you a bit of a live commentary, and I can tell you about the sites. Pass on my local knowledge to you. Bit of a word of warning there, though. We're not actually tour guides on here. We're members of the crew. Okay. So our job is to get you there nice and safely. Now your other option in the wheelhouse
तो भाई बात
behind me,
कुछ
I
यूँ
have a
है,
machine.
ये वो रिवर है जहाँ रोमन एम्पायर ने अपना लंडोनियम बेस बनाया था 2000 साल पहले। Imagine Caesar chilling on the boat with fish and chips.
we're gonna have to do some participation here, right? We're gonna wave at the people on this bridge, folks. All right, the captain's made some noise for you. Make sure they wave back at you. That's it. Hello, folks. Good afternoon. We do this for a good reason, because if they're waving back at us, their hands are occupied and they won't throw anything at the boats. All right. So we're gonna have another go. Now, if you did see someone up there that didn't wave at you, don't be too offended, or it just means they're from London and they're totally miserable.
टेम्स ने ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन 1666 भी देखा और शेक्सपियर के ग्लोब थिएटर्स के सीन्स भी. It's seen the drama hotter than any other Netflix series.
Disturb his congregation. But as we go under the Millennium Footbridge, look to your left, because you'll see it's perfectly in line with St Paul's Cathedral. Now that bridge was actually used in a Harry Potter film. It was a scene where they were flying over that bridge on broomsticks. It was the most expensive scene in all of the Harry Potter movies.
Fancy a royal wave? Because the Queen's royal barge भी इसी रिवर पे ग्लाइड करती थी, वेविंग लाइक अ पेजेंट्स बहोल. और यहाँ की बोट टूर्स पूरे लंदन को एक डिफरेंट नज़र से देखने का चांस. Bridges, palaces, skyscrapers, all from the comfort of your cruise seat. Fantasy lovers, this river has inspired writers from Charles Dickens to J.K. Rowling. Thames is basically literature का lifeblood. Sometimes misty, sometimes shiny. Thames का मूड हर वक्त लंदन की वेदर की तरह अनप्रेडिक्टेबल होता है. साउथ बैंक के अलॉन्ग वॉक करना like flipping through a live photo album. London Eye, street artists, musicians और coffee carts, हर corner street food alert. From fish and chips to vegan tacos, South Bank Market के flavors are as global as United Nations. Thames is also the stage for live events like Thames Festival, firework shows, or even floating cinemas. Imagine Titanic watching Titanic. And yes, Thames Barrier is London's superhero, protecting the city from floods like giant metal Iron Man. Boats of all kinds, from push yachts to little ferries, all cruise here. Thames says, "Sab welcome hai, just mind the ducks." Even the London Marathon crosses Thames, क्योंकि लंदन का कोई भी इवेंट टेम्स के बगैर मुमकिन ही नहीं हो सकता. और यहाँ का सनसेट straight out of the Wes Anderson film, pastel skies, Silhauri bridges, or lovers on the beach. Thames also connects London to the cities like Oxford and Windsor, so technically it's not just a river, it's a royal road.
London Bridge. Now, several bridges have spanned this section of the river. The first to build a bridge here were the Romans over 2,000 years ago. That bridge was torn down by the Vikings, and that is where we're thought to get the nursery rhyme from. London Bridge is falling down. Now, just coming into view on your left, there's a skyscraper that gets wider as it goes up. Now, if you look at the top, you can see some people up there. This skyscraper is called the Walkie Talkie, 20 Fenchurch Street. Now, you can go to the top of this building. There is a sky garden up there, and it's free to go up. Okay, the book online is quite popular, but there's a little tip for you. If you look beyond, though, on the left-hand side, you can now see the Tower of London. Lots of history in this building, but many passengers do ask me which tower is this bloody tower, but unfortunately you can't quite see the bloody tower because it's behind those bloody trees. We were borrowed the other week for some reason. I think what. Just on your right-hand side, you'll see HMS Belfast. She's named Belfast. She was constructed in Belfast, Northern Ireland. She was actually built in the same shipyard that Titanic was built in. She first saw action in the Second World War and later went on to become the flagship for the United Nations during the Korean War campaign. She's a museum today, so if you're into your naval history, this is well worth a visit. And you can explore all 9 decks of the vessel, and they've got some really good interactive exhibitions as well. This is a lovely pub. It's one of the oldest pubs on the Thames. There has been a tavern there for over 400 years. Lots of history in this building. It's actually believed Shakespeare and his actors changed in this building before and after performances at the old Rose and Globe theatres. That pub is actually where you'll find me and the captain at about 8 o'clock this evening. That is just for research purposes, though, for these guides. We do have to put some research in. Sometimes we do so much research at the anchor, we actually forget the next day what we researched. Thank you very much for your kind attention. I really hope you've enjoyed it today. Have a great time in London, guys, whatever you're doing. And obviously, this torture and execution. You will see...
According to the legend, अगर आपने Thames में coin फेंका and made a wish, London might just listen it. So try it. So next time you are in London, skip the bus tour, just follow the Thames. ये आपको sights, stories and snacks सब देगा.